Hi, everybody.
Hi. We have a puppy barking very loud. Woof.
So, I am babysitting
Woof.
Pluto. Meet Pluto.
I love Pluto.
I'm babysitting Pluto for the weekend, and he does not like the fact that people come and go out of my house. He's not very happy.
Or when I knock on the desk.
Yeah. But so as some of you may know, we this last week we lost our buddy Skunky, and we lost our one of my best friends, Thor, in the same week. So it's been a pretty shitty week for us. I just cursed again.
It's been really rough, though. You're allowed to curse.
You're allowed to give me the curse today because
You're
it's
allowed
been a
to
bad
curse
week.
because it sucks.
Yeah. So
It's
Pluto
really,
has
really
been Pluto's come to stay with us for the weekend while his dad's away, and I'm actually really thankful for that. And I've told Steve that because he's been a bit of therapy.
He's a good distraction, that's for sure.
Yeah, he is. He's a good dog, so yeah. Anyways, that was my unrelated rant. But yeah, if I'm hard to reach the last couple of days, and that's why. It's been a pretty crappy week.
Not a good homecoming from your vacation.
No, my vacation was awesome. I'm revived. Got so many plans for tax season. We're almost able. I think next Friday we'll be able to make an announcement about the direction of business. We're going to give you a little bit of a hint today, in a minute, but yeah, we'll be able to make some announcements next week, which will be pretty cool, I think. So,
exciting stuff.
Pretty cool. I'm trying to regroup now. I got myself. I'm like, I shouldn't have talked about them, but I thought I had to.
It's okay.
Okay, so
Lisa
first,
High did some beautiful pictures.
She did.
The doggies.
Oh my god.
I seen that picture last night and I couldn't help it. I bawled.
I know.
I miss old dog.
We work in this office all day, every day with my dogs in here, and not having him here is pretty strange.
Yeah,
it's pretty strange. But we're going to talk about tax stuff now. HST. If you are in business, then you know it's that time of year. Or well, that time of month or what. I don't know.
Quarter.
That time of quarter. Unless you're a monthly remitter.
GST time.
Yep. So if you have not
get your shit in here. I just cursed.
We both shit today. That's awesome.
Drop your shit off.
Yeah, we're just cutting to the chase today. We're a little sideways. But yeah, if you haven't got your HST stuff into me yet, Tracy's gonna come hunt you down soon.
Yep.
So you need to get that into the office.
I'm the enforcer. Bring your stuff.
She will go to your house and go. And what we're looking for is your July, August, and September sales and expenses. Okay, so July, August, and September for those of you that are quarterly remitters. Monthly remitters, you go through this every month. It's not hard. It's hard to forget when you're a monthly remitter, but you quarterly folks, July, August, and September, get your stuff in here if we don't have it already.
We need it. It has to be done by the end of the month, or you're gonna get penalties.
And if you don't get it to us on time, then we're not gonna.
And don't drop it off the day of and be like, I want it done, because guess what? It might not get done.
Yeah. In all honesty, we'll probably still make it happen, but we're not going to tell you that.
We're not going to tell you that, though. But we'll make it happen.
All right. Next up. I can barely read my own writing. Payroll remittances. This is just a reminder. Your payroll remittances are technically due tomorrow. So if you pay them online, you can pay them as of tomorrow. I'm going to tell you, if you haven't hooked up how to pay your payroll remittances online yet, and you still take that little slip to the bank every month and go pay it every month.
Why do that when you can
crazy.
sit on your butt in front of your computer and pay it?
And news, We are going to begin offering a service, and I'll say that we'll do it right away next month for anybody who wants to take advantage. I've been on a trial basis. I've been running with a couple of smaller clients, doing this program already.
It seems to be working so far.
Yep. Yeah, it works for them. It works for me. It's all good. But what we're doing is taking care of your remittances for you. And by that, what I mean is we'll calculate the number for your payroll remittances for your CPP, your EI, and your tax. We'll send the report to you and tell you how much money it's going to cost. You're going to send us the money. And then, pardon me, we'll get that out of the way. You're going to send us the money and you can just email transfer it, or you can just leave blank checks with me and I'll fill in the amounts. You know, I'm not going to rip you off because, duh, I'm not going to. But you can do whatever works for you. We'll work it out on a one person basis.
And then you'll never be late.
And then you're never late. Yeah, you don't have to worry about your remittances because I'll do the math. I'll calculate it.
I'll
tell you how much it is. And then I put the money that you send me into my business account and I pay it directly. So I pay it in your name, obviously, in your business name. But because I'm operate on your account, get rid of that one. Because I operate on your account, I have the ability to do that for you. So it's a new service that we're going to open up to all of our clients. I'll be sending an email out, or maybe a letter with your next invoice. We'll put a note on there and let you know that the service is available. But
and we have been doing it for a couple of people, and
yeah.
It seems to be working pretty well. So.
Yeah, it works good. I know one of them said that she probably would always forget. If it wasn't for me taking care of it.
I know if it was me and my own business, I would probably forget. Because you get so wrapped up in everything else, right?
And the penalties are horrible. You don't want to pay the government more money than you have to.
I know somebody that had penalties 3 times in a row, and it was $250 each time.
It's insane.
So
it's really crazy.
$750 for no reason.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. It really is crazy.
Don't do that.
I'm going to cut to Tracy for 2 seconds.
Hi. So, I can't read your writing either. What is that? Need something.
I have a California lip sores still. My lips are still dry.
Oh, so you poor thing. I would feel for you. I just can't reach. California lip thing.
Sorry. Do you need a bookkeeper?
Oh, that's what it says.
Here's the deal.
Do you need a bookkeeper? Yes.
It has come to our attention.
A little birdie told us.
Yeah. That there's somebody deciding to shut down business. And he or she had a fair number of clients. Some of which we already help. And some of which I know are coming. But if you're out there and your guy or gal has just decided to stop or retire or whatever, give us a call.
Give us a call. We'll help you out.
We have the open space currently. That offer does not stand forever, and I reserve the right to tell you that we don't have any more space for you if you call me 15 minutes from now, because if too many people call before you, it's done, right? I'm not going to allow us to take on more than we can do and still make our deadlines.
Yes.
So, but right now, we do have the ability, we're open for a couple more. I'm not going to set a number because it depends on how busy they are. Yeah, I'm not really
sure. And it depends on their workload, too.
Yep. Yeah, do you have any backlog? Is it just monthly? Some people,
it's simple little things. Yeah. Other people, they have a big backlog. And like I said, we take both. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But we can't really put a number on how many clients we're open to right at the moment until we start getting some, quotes out there and stuff and figuring out what people need.
Yeah.
But get your stuff in here and we'll get it done.
It's true. We will. We will. And I know, because I've seen several invoices from the company that's closing down, I know we're substantially cheaper, like a third of the cost.
Chances are, if you're going anywhere other than here, you are overpaying.
It's probably true.
Yeah, it's not probably, it is.
We'll raise our rates tomorrow.
No.
I'm just kidding.
You're such a poophead.
I'm just kidding. It's been a long week. Give me a break. So yeah, if you need somebody or you know somebody that needs somebody, pass along the message. Share the video, pass along our name, thumbs up. we'll definitely help you out. Because I know it sucks when you're in a position where your bookkeeper is all of a sudden gone.
Yes. And don't worry about what kind of format your bookkeeper is using, because chances are we have it.
Yeah, we have everything.
So.
Yeah. We can convert you from old garbage to new awesomeness if you want.
Yeah.
Or we can leave you in the old garbage if you prefer that too. We'll work it out.
Yeah.
Either way.
You don't want old garbage.
No.
And you don't want paper.
No.
Yeah, no.
No, if your books are still being done by paper,
you need to call us.
You need to think about making a change.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we only had one tax question submitted.
Our good old Cindy had a tax question that was quite hilarious.
And the funny thing about Cindy's question, and I don't know if you all saw it, but her question was, if I'm en route to do business, for example, going to a client's or going to purchase supplies or delivering supplies, and I incur a traffic charge, aka
violation.
A speeding ticket, Cindy, can I write it off?
No.
No. And the funny thing is, enough people have asked this question that there's actually a tax bulletin on it. It's hard to believe, but yeah, there's one out there. The fact of the matter is, although you're not going to jail for speeding, it is breaking the law.
It is breaking the law. And you can't use your business to break the law.
No, and you can't, your business isn't legally allowed to pay for you to break the law or pay any fines related with breaking the law. And that sounds really harsh for somebody who was, speeding, or I should say just speeding, And I know just speeding can kill things. But
ouch.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter...
Yeah, whoever sped down the road and didn't look and butthead. Yeah. We don't like that.
Yeah, I live on a fairly busy street.
Don't speed!
I live on a fairly busy street. If you drive Shore Road, I'd love it if you'd slow down before you kill anything else. It'd be good.
Whoever killed the cat, I'm gonna find you.
Yeah, we still don't know. There were some good Samaritans who stopped and told us what happened. And told us about the cat, but the driver...
was the bugger that did it didn't stop.
The driver who killed him didn't stop. And was moving at a fairly illegal speed, from what the witnesses say. So.
And not to mention, not too long ago, people were speeding and went right over the cliff.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous spot.
It's it's so easy. It's so easy to come down that road and fly, but I keep getting myself off topic, but the fact of the matter is, if you're speeding, slow down. And if you're speeding and you get caught because you're trying to make a delivery on time, Cindy, you can't write off your ticket, honey. I'm sorry. I wish I could make it happen for you, but it won't work. Next on my list, we're whipping through this list pretty quick.
Yeah.
And if you guys have any questions, chime in, ask. We'll be glad to answer your questions.
Sorry, Pluto.
I can't believe he's so calm right now.
He has his head on my foot. That's why I said sorry, because I moved and he kind of looked up at me like, you took my pillow away. He has his head on my foot.
So next on my list is tax time. Tax time is 119 days away.
That's kind of scary. I don't know if I'm ready.
You're not, trust me. Even if you thought you were, you're going to have a fit. You're going to be like, oh my land, please, can I run away now?
Yeah, I feel like I'm already losing my mind.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy. But, although Tracy will probably be bald by the time it's done, I welcome tax time every year because I love being busy and I love the fact that you guys are all saving money. It's like, come to me and spend less money. I know, it doesn't make any sense. And it's $35. You can get your taxes prepared, e-filed, printed, give you a copy of it, out the door for $35.
$35.
And we have debit. So you don't even have to stop and get cash out.
Nope.
No. Debit, Visa, MasterCard, whatever works for you.
Yep.
I'll take your cash if you have to, but...
check.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, we have debit, and it's $35. So...
$35.
If you need to update your banking information, we can do that when we file your taxes. If you've moved, let us know. And
doesn't
we can
matter
update your
how
stuff.
many slips you have. Some places charge per slip, and yada, yada, yada. No, $35, that's it.
24 T4 slips.
$35.
$35. Seriously.
And we do
doesn't
it
matter how many
right
you have.
across Canada too.
Yep.
So, if you live in Alberta or something and you need your taxes done, we can still do that as well.
Yeah, share the video with your friends.
Yeah.
Because I do taxes for lots of people out west. A couple of people in between.
Newfoundland.
And, Newfoundland, Ontario. I don't touch Quebec because their tax laws are horrible.
They're French.
And because I don't speak French. And there's a language barrier there. Unless they're English-speaking Quebec people, but...
We're only people. We're not miracle workers. We are not bilingual.
We need Stephanie. Stephanie would...
That could be a
We might be able to do a little bilingual. My daughter's pretty proficient in French. But yeah, tax time is on its way, so get ready, get prepared, get yourself whatever your method is, get a filing folder or an envelope. Or
Sobeys bag.
A Sobeys bag. Or the drawer in the kitchen. Just pick your spot. Have it ready because your tax stuff is going to start to show up right after Christmas. And I'm telling you from experience, Tracy will second this, I'm sure. From the minute Halloween hits until December 31st is sort of a blur.
Yeah, it's
You're
get in the Christmas cloud.
You get caught up in the Halloween. It's like Thanksgiving, Halloween, Remembrance Day, Christmas, New Year's Eve. Okay, it's 2017.
Holy crow.
And although that's 119 days away, it all goes like this. Whoop, done, right? So be prepared right now while you have a couple of minutes. Get your stuff in order. Get yourself ready so that when that stuff starts to come in the mail, you can just put it in the folder, put it in the folder, put it in the folder. You'll be ready. So, share the video, or share one of our notices on the page, letting everybody know that it's $35 for personal taxes.
We are open to new bookkeeping clients currently.
We are currently open to new bookkeeping clients as of 2:28 p.m. on Friday, October 14th. Don't ask me about 2:30 because my phone has been busy.
Yes.
But yeah, we're open currently. And if there's anything you guys need to know, don't hesitate to ask questions. That's what we want to do this thing for, right? We want to help you guys with your tax questions. I know we'll probably get a lot more around tax time, but if you have any questions, definitely let us know, and we'd love to help you out.
Yep.
Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
This was a quick live today. We don't have very many questions. I'm really glad to be back at work. A couple of my clients...
We missed you a lot.
A couple of my clients said that.
I missed you.
I thought it was
I'm not the candy. I'm not.
No, but you know what though? A couple of my clients did tell me how awesome Tracy was while I was gone, and I did enjoy myself more this vacation, knowing that somebody was here taking care of stuff. It made a difference.
I tried my best. I did a live by myself.
Yeah, she did do a live by herself.
So anybody that didn't watch it,
you had more questions than I did.
Yeah, because my stupid sister.
She loves you, Tammy.
I love you, Tammy.
Yeah, so I think that I might take another vacation sometime next year.
You think you are?
Because I definitely relaxed more than I did the year before, 100%. And the people who I vacationed with commented on that.
Cool. That's
so
awesome.
It was good. I
did my job.
Yeah, I took a breath because I knew that I wasn't going to come home to a million problems because I knew Tracy was here dealing with
it was
all
still
of
a crap
those
show
problems.
when you got home, but
yeah, some of that couldn't be helped though. But yeah. When you come to see us next, we would appreciate it if you wouldn't talk about old dog. I'm just
people
kidding.
Are gonna ask,
I'm just kidding. I know you guys are gonna ask.
Be like, oh, there's Teo. Where's old dog?
Yeah,
he's in a better place.
We miss him. We miss him a lot. And we miss Skunky.
You know what? As hard as it is, though, he was really old. He wasn't getting younger, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I think it was probably the best thing for him. You know, he's in a better place. He's not in pain anymore.
I read an article that larger Shepherd Roddy mixes have a maximum life expectancy of 13 to 14 years.
And he was 18.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So, you know.
You were blessed for another almost 5 years.
And he had to go. He was sore and old, and most of his day was in pain near the end. Mm-hmm. So he's way better off now than he was, for sure. We're going to miss him in the office. Not that we are pet free, because
it's still a jungle in here.
Because I'll shoot. You can see the cat and the dog that are left are both in here right now. So
Pluto was here, but he got mad because I stopped loving him and he left.
He went looking for Uncle Tom.
Yes.
But yeah,
Steve, I'm stealing your dog. I love your dog.
I don't think he watches the live, but that's a good thing. Steve will come home and say, "Where's my dog?"
I don't know.
But yeah, we still have a bit of a zoo here, and I can't promise you that there won't be any more changes. But I'm
trying to convince them to get another animal. Me and Stephanie were like, come on.
Oh yeah, Stephanie would have 14 cats. I'm still in recovery, I think. Yeah. I just adopted a baby kitty from the SPCA. She's
so
gorgeous.
I love her very, very much. So I'm trying to convince them to do the same.
It's funny.
They have lots of pretty babies over there.
They do have lots of pretty babies at the SPCA.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stalling because there was something else I wanted to talk about, and I cannot remember what it was now. And I don't know why.
What did we discuss yesterday? When you don't mumble, I can't keep track of your thoughts.
We did. We did discuss that.
She has to write little notes that make no sense or mumble for me to keep track of her. Because she can't remember what she wrote these notes about or what she was mumbling about, but I got it all up here. But when she doesn't talk, she looks at me, I'm like, I can't help you.
You guys know, I live in OneNote. I live in it. If I didn't write it down in OneNote, I don't remember it. Definitely not.
Do you want to talk about your trip? What did you do?
I don't know if you guys really care. If you don't care about my trip, click stop now. But I'll tell you a little bit about what we did. We flew down to Los Angeles, California, on the West Coast, and we got to spend 4 days down there hanging out with a couple of friends, and then a third friend showed up on the last day that we were in LA. We got to do some pretty cool things. We hunted down, I don't know if I even told you about it, we hunted down the house where the Sharon Tate murders happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the creepiest vibe you could imagine on that street.
God.
It was so weird. And you guys all know about the Charlie Manson, Sharon Tate stuff.
That's crazy. That's creepy, yeah.
There was, in the story, they tell you about how the murderers kind of walked up this long road, and so we were down the end of it, and the boys were like walking up around the corner, and it was really creepy. It was
that would be.
This many years later, it's still like most of us felt like, let's get out of here. It was really chilling, very chilling. That was on a bucket list of one of our friends that we were down there. He really wanted to check it out, so we went and did that, which was really cool.
I can appreciate that. I'd want to do it too.
It was cool. I got to check two things off of my must do before I die list. I got to go see the gravesite of Ronnie James Dio, who is one of my musical loves. I'm a huge Dio fan, have been for many years. Yes, I'm older. And we got to go, and it was really emotional. It was weird because he's a musician.
It's going to an emotional.
But he's a musician that I've never met.
Oh, really?
I've never met him. I met his wife, but I never met Dio.
That's kind of funny that you met his wife.
Yeah, well, I met his wife on the Marshall's Rock Cruise last year, but I never met Dio. But he had such a strange influence over the music that I listened to that I just love him. I loved everything about him. So that was really cool to be able to go find that, and I admit it was a bit of a shit show to find it. We were in the wrong
that place looked huge.
It was massive. So
like,
we went in
from the pictures.
and there's two separate large cemeteries beside each other in the Forest Lawn area, and we were in the wrong one because I was following my GPS, and so we literally walked through this, my friends and my husband in tow. God bless them, they put up with me that day, but and it turned out to be super cool for them because we all kind of went up to this grassy knoll where the GPS told us to go, and found a hedge, and on the other side of the hedge was this other cemetery. So we had to leave the one we were in and go down around the road and go back up the other side. But anyways, we found Dio's grave, and it was awesome, and it was very glorifying and very huge and very majestic. I keep using the word, but it was very majestic. I think that Ronnie's wife Wendy did a really good job of saying, hey, this guy was really cool. On his grave, she actually put Man on the Silver Mountain, which was really cool. And then just by fluke, we didn't even know it, but we ran into other rockers there, because there were so many rockers in town for the cruise, right? We ran into some other rockers there that were actually there to see Lemmy's grave from Motorhead. We didn't even know it was also in Forest Lawn.
Oh, wow.
We had planned on going seeing Lemmy at the Whiskey, his statue, but we didn't know where his gravesite was.
And just happened to be there.
If you have a chance to go to Dio's grave, turn around, put your back to Dio's grave, look straight forward, and Lemmy's grave is in that little room straight in front of you. Literally straight across from each other. It was the coolest thing. And that was like not
convenient.
even... it wasn't even really on our bucket list. It wasn't really on our list of things. But, everybody freaked out, right? Because it was so cool to see. And the funniest thing to me was Ronnie's grave was this big, majestic, marble tombstone, massive. It was just this big, I love you, I miss you forever, pots on the side, big, huge marble coffin, like a big deal, right? Mm-hmm. And if you look on my personal page, you'll see the pictures of it. And Lemmy's was this little tiny hole in the wall where they put his remains. But it's funny because that's the guy's. He was larger than life, and Lemmy was like, I just want to do my thing.
Just do your thing, yeah.
So it was really cool to do. And then we got to go to Warner Brothers Studios, which was really cool. We got to see some pretty cool props. Yeah, we had a fantastic tour there. And then we got on the Monsters of Rock cruise. And we spent 4 nights and 5 days touring around listening to a pile of heavy metal, 80s hair metal bands. And it was epic. It was very cool.
You guys have a blast every year you go.
Yeah, it was super good. We're being bellowed to, and I'm sure you're tired of hearing about my vacation now anyways. So we're going to cut her off here.
Until next time.
We'll see you next Friday. If you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to give me a holler. Facebook us, email us, message us, let us know.
Final shout out. Happy birthday, Mike. Happy birthday, Austin. Love you guys. Boys. It's awesome that my honey and my little boy get to share a birthday.
It's very cool.
Happy birthday, guys. Love you guys.
Very cool. They're both old on the same day. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday, boys. Have a good day. Hope she spoils you later. And we'll see you next Friday, folks.
Bye.